So I just went downstairs to pick up a delivery. One of my amazing subscribers, who I don't even think I should call her a subscriber again at this point. She sent me, so I think I did a post some time ago on Instagram where I talked about periods. I was asking people what they use for their periods, people that use tampons, cups, or pads. Why is it that when I turn on this camera, aeroplane must pass? And I got a couple of messages where people said they actually use tissue, 3-ply tissue. Then I got period panties, which I had never heard of before. And you know, she sent me a message. She was like, oh, have I never tried period panties? I said never. I don't know how they work. I went through the wahala of sending these all the way to me from Ireland, and I just got them today. They were delivered at the post office, and the brand is called Muddy Body. This is what they look like. I'm still trying to read the back of the packaging to see how this works, because the padding inside feels very, very light and thin. So this is what the pant looks like, right? And there is little to, it feels like it's little to nothing in this area. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know what the technology behind it is, but it feels like it's almost nothing. And I'm just going to read the back. Let's see what it says on the back. So it says, at Muddy Body we work on periods, lady leaks, sweat and discharge, because we take care of them for you. Our leak proof underwear, swimwear, active wear will keep you feeling dry and secure. It says, okay, so I want to read like the care and washing and all of that. So it says, rinse in cold water after use. Do not soak, just rinse until the water runs clear. Cold wash now or later in a delicate bag is even better. Hang, dry, reuse, repeat. Go you eco warrior. Go you eco warrior. Hold the fabric softener. This reduces the product's function, so you don't need to use fabric softener. So I'm just trying to understand. They said rinse in cold water, but they did not say if you should add detergent or anything like that. So it also has the heaviness of your flow. So this is light moderate. I have light moderate flow. My flow is not heavy at all. This one says it can hold equivalent to what 2 tampons can hold. So yeah, that's what this says. So this is it here. I'm just looking at the fact that it says rinse in cold. I'm still going to go online and still going to try and check out reviews to see what like washing aftercare of this is going to be like. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to go through it and see what that looks like. But I mean, if this works good, then that's amazing, really. But yeah, I'm going to try this out, and we'll definitely get back and let you guys know what I think about it. We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! We are so happy this morning, you guys. Oh my god. Ella's dentition, right? Before one removes, you can see the other one poking from the back, and the other one is pushing the one in front. Even Grace will be so happy. So yesterday, right, she was taking off, she had one tooth that has been dangling, trying to remove. She was taking off her shirt, her pajama shirt to have her back, and then somehow, I don't know what happened, but it's kind of moved the tooth, so the tooth just came out from the root. I've never seen tooth this long. Like, it's so long. It looks like a shell. It is so long, like the part that goes into the gum. I don't think I've seen tooth this long before. It somehow came out from the root, so it was just hanging on top of her lip, and she went to church with it. She was like, she's not going to smile in church. I felt like it was so uncomfortable. She couldn't, like, she was, I'll put a picture on the screen here. Ella carried this tooth throughout. So yesterday evening, it looked so uncomfortable. Like, I just didn't want her to go to bed and mistakenly swallow it. So I was like, you know what, I didn't summon, let me talk. I said, I'm just going to summon the courage and we're going to operate it. So we're watching, what show are we watching again? What was the name of before we started? Life. Yes, we're watching Breaded Life. Oh, you're so smart. So yeah, we're watching Breaded Life, so and while we're watching, this one is there vlogging with my phone. I'll slap you. So guys, we've already removed the elastic. So it's tooth one. Let's see. Tooth, say tooth one. Teeth more than one. So we're watching Braided Life, and I was struggling while we're watching to remove it. So it was time for them to bath. Monica bathed Victoria, Grace had her bath, and I was still struggling with Ella. Hours later, we finished watching Braided Life. We now moved over to Man vs. B. We're still struggling, you guys. We struggled with this tooth up until 12 a.m. At one point, because of how much we had struggled, it was just hanging by a tiny thread, but I didn't want to remove it in a way that she would bleed, you know. It just wasn't coming out, it wasn't budging. So at some point, she even noticed that it was almost off. She was like, okay, mommy, let me not bath, just try and remove it. And at that point, I was like, I don't know what to do again, because I tried, it was hurting her, and it just wasn't removing. So she went to bed with it like, she went to bed by like 12:30, I think, or past 12. And you know, because there's no school today, so I was like, that's fine. And then this morning, I asked first thing when I woke up, I was like, is Ella's tooth off? They said no. So now we're playing on the bed, and she did something, so I was trying to smack her. So I just threw the pillow, like I hit her with the pillow. And when I hit her with that pillow, I was going to ask, I hope that they removed your tooth, only for me to see her looking on the bed and then picking the tooth up. I said, mommy, you hit my face with the pillow. I was so rejoicing. I was like, yeah, we did it. We did it, Elle. After the struggle, you guys, the struggle yesterday, it has, like, it made me so sad because I felt she was so uncomfortable. If you see the way this tooth was hanging, like this long part wasn't in the root, or it just came out, like it was just, it was so weird. But yes, LG, let me see.
And the thing was now on this place.
Yeah, it was just hanging. Oh gosh, let me see. So you can see where the tooth removed from. You can see the one that is supposed to replace it right behind. You need to brush your mouth properly, because I don't think she brushed properly yesterday. Her mouth was even smelling weird, you know, like with the blood and the pain. So I don't think she was able to brush properly yesterday. Don't try to hold the tooth. I'm not going to give it to you, because don't put on a pillow. There's nothing like
I'm not putting it on my pillow. I want to show Mama.
Tell Mama to come and sit here. She wants to sit. What's wrong with that small? My vacation clothes just came in. I didn't even expect them to do actually one. Not like I didn't expect it. I just stopped tracking at some point. So that's good. But yeah, I'm not going to do a haul. We're just going to see the clothes. Actually, these clothes are going to be worn. It's a long time from now. So this is supposed to be my favorites, because I really loved seeing this on the website. Wow. I haven't shopped Shein ever. Do you guys know that this is my first time shopping Shein, apart from when I used to work with them? All the times I used to post Shein videos, I hope you guys know that I was working for them. I'll be working with them. I've been working for them. I've never used my money to buy Shein products until now. Yeah, let's see how all of this look. It's too much. Okay. So we go chop. It's not the question is not waiting you go chop. The question is say waiting you feel cook. There's only there are only few things that you can cook. Oh. What can you cook?
Everything.
Jesus, that's a big lie. And you can cook a four. You can cook indomie, water indomie. Cook water indomie for us this afternoon now. Watery one. That indomie soupy. That one when they get water.
That's what you like.
If somebody cooks it, I enjoy it, but I can't cook it. What is it be the ingredients where they put inside?
Water.
How can I buy watch with blue strap like this saying that mama needs black? Miss Mama said she paints this word black, and I know that you are serious about it. I don't say no be play. You dead serious, Abby? So I got a package from Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin. So the first thing here is a makeup purse, and it looks like a travel size sample package. So it says Fenty Skin starter set, and we have 3 makeup beauty products in this. So the first one is the sculpting brow wax pencil and styler, and then we have a full frontal volume lift and curl mascara, and then I also got a gloss bomb. What it looks like. And I feel like, yeah, most times they almost feel as if they are clear. They just have a very light color to them. These ones are so excited. Ella is trying her very first pair of high heels. You guys see this girl mom something. It's not even easy. Now anything I wear, Ella will tell me I've never had this before. A few weeks ago, she was trying out my shoes, and
See what I told you?
she told me she wants high heels. So I found the page I usually buy thrift stuff from. She had this high heel. When I saw it was Ella's size, but I was like, I'm not really sure about high heels for kids. Throw this away. I'm not really sure about high heels for kids. You know, I saw it was Ella's size. So I now asked Ella, I was like, would you want a pair of high heels? And she said, yes. Oh, so I showed it to her, and she was so excited. So let me show you guys the shoes. I don't see your size now. This one has already. See, when I showed them this high heel on the Instagram page, Vicky didn't seem this excited. Vicky said she wanted sneakers. Hey, let me talk now. Vicky didn't seem excited. She told me she wanted sneakers. Please, I don't want that. Go and clean your mouth. See, hey, Stu, Ade, please clean Victoria's mouth very well. It's a problem. It's an actual problem. Vicky didn't seem so enthusiastic about it. She said she wanted sneakers. So we're going through the page, and she will find sneakers, but then they are not in her size. Clean her mouth for her. She's crying because I not buy a high heel shoe for her. So Vicky said she wanted sneakers, we didn't find in her size, you know. So see, it's stressful, let me tell you guys, because when you have girls that are about the same age, if you buy one thing for one person, the other person wants it as well. I remember going to a store with my husband. I wanted to buy water bottle for Vicky because hers was broken, and like it just came. Like I had picked for Vicky, and then I was looking for Ella. And my husband was like, "Why are you buying two? Ella's one is still good." I said, "These children, if you buy for one person, it becomes a problem." So most times I'll just pick a second one, not even because the child needs it, but I try to restrict myself a lot. If you see this child, people need to see how excited this girl is. So they are orange pairs of we call this Mary Jane shoes. I'm not sure, but this is how the heel looks. and they are ASOS shoes, and these were thrifted. You should better fit. She's saying please. I want you guys to get a reaction. She said please let it fit. You need to see these shoes. She said it's so cool. Come and show us now. Energy. Okay, oh. It's big, oh. What is this? You told me you wanted sneakers with not sneakers. Yeah, so don't cry. Okay, I'll buy for you. Don't cry. Clean your eye, but when I see, I'll buy. Oh my god. Is it not big,
Nope.
It's not big.
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
I'll walk to that drawer and then walk back. Let me see. See when the girls walking step, I think. It looks big though. Turn your back. Let me see. It's a bit big. It's actually really big. Mothering has been stressful. Mothering has been stressful. This holiday is no joke. It's okay now. It's okay now. I'll buy for you. Buy for you. When I say I'll buy for you, once I see
On these.
you can't see it. You can't see it.
Stop pressing your leg up. Press your leg up. I thought it was even my slipper. Do that.
Please, man, you have change.
Mosque.
We went to the license office. We really go to mosque. Ella, come on.
We are not a Muslim.
We
went to a mosque.
We went to the license office, right? And when we're driving in, there's like a mosque. I don't know, it's a local government, so there's a mosque. So Ella was like, we're Christians, why are we coming to a mosque? Anyway, so I'm done. I have done my capturing and I got my temporary license. Oh,
I'm tearing this license.
Because you are high or something.
Oh my god.
And bringing these girls out was like the worst. I didn't want to leave them with Monica because I don't know, Monica has a couple of things to do. I asked her to do, so I didn't want her to be absent-minded and then not, focus on them. And my nanny is away for the rest of the week. She has a wedding. Her younger sister is getting married, so today is Thursday, so she's not going to be available Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday till Monday. So when I got there, I was, I forgot it's almost like passport procedure. And I had to take off my nose ring. I haven't taken off this nose ring in almost 3 years. And it's a hoop. So hoops are a bit, especially a hoop like this that doesn't have a clicker, they are usually a bit difficult to take off. And I was just struggling. Like the women were there, we're looking at ourselves. I couldn't take it off. If I had long nails, I would not have been able to take this hoop off. I probably would not have been able to, and I would have had to call my husband. But thankfully my nails are off, so yeah, eventually took it off and they asked me to pack my hair. And what else? I asked them if my travels was going to be a problem. Thank God they did not ask me to remove it. So we're done anyway. Gotten it and ready to drive, ready to hit the streets of Lagos. Driving in Lagos is too stressful.
No, it's not. It's stressful for you because you didn't let us to go to Lagos.
What is wrong with this one? These ones have been crying that they are hungry, and I agree, they are hungry. Well, at the bank now, my husband went to do something, but they are hungry.
Mega chicken.
And it started by 4. It's past 3. It's time for their lunch, and we forgot to take snacks, so they are just hungry, and I need to find something to buy for them.
Everyone, you can hear me, oh. Let us go to Mega Chicken.
Do you have money?
No, but you do.
So see you guys later. See you
guys later.